Have you ever had a situation where something's been brought to your attention and because it didn't directly affect you, right, you kind of just blew it off? You didn't really pay it much attention. You kind of just acknowledged that somebody stated something and you were like, yeah, sure, yeah. Oh, that's weird. I'm not exactly sure. You just pushed it off and completely forgot about it until you were reminded again. But this time, not from the original person, but from a different person that is also affected. Well, that's what today's video is going to be about, because I have discovered something that has now officially affected me, that has been brought to my attention several times, that I have discarded, but it does affect a large portion of the ARK player base. So without further ado, let's dive in and talk about it. So as I'm sure a lot of you are aware of, I actually did a full revamp of our ARK community cluster, right? We're officially Kodeation / Obsidian Realms. We did a combination between the two of our communities together. It's been a great partnership so far. However, though, in doing so, naturally, we've attracted a lot more people to jump in onto our community servers, which is what we wanted and what we love. However, in doing so, we've started to see a trend of issues, or at least I should say statements, that have been popping up across the board that I wasn't really aware of being an actual issue. So you see, about 3 months ago, I actually had my second child, right? And just trust me, this is related to the story, I promise, but I had my second child, and with that being said, I found it very difficult, right, to help and aid my wife, dealing with a 4.5-year-old, our firstborn, and then our second child here now of 3 months old, to take care of them, right? To watch the one and then, change diapers for the other one, or rock them to sleep, or, feed them, you name it, right? I found it very difficult to actually be sitting in this studio that you're watching right now, that I'm recording this video on. One thing that I decided to do was take my Xbox that I haven't actually even messed with or did anything with in quite some time, download ASA to the Xbox, because I figured, hey, if I can just make an alt character, I can load into my community servers, I can join my exact same tribe, make myself an admin of that tribe, and then I can just maintain, from two different players, wherever I'm sitting, either upstairs or down here in the studio playing on the PC.
I have no joke been sitting here, as you can see, baby girl's sleeping on my chest. I've been sitting here for over an hour, dude. Look at this. For over an hour I've been sitting here trying to install the mods on my server, which is only 8 gigabytes worth. It's only at 75% for over an hour.
And this is absolutely insane, right? Because I myself do pay for 1 gigabyte speed of internet. Now, I understand that that is hardwired, right? And I understand that when you jump into wireless, your speeds can, dwindle down. However, I also have a really expensive, like $400 router that is able to handle up to, I think, like 5 gigabyte speed wirelessly. So because of that, more often than not, when I do a speed test, I only drop from like, I want to say maybe 900, megs to like 700, or let's even go even further. Let's say 500 megs. Even at 500 meg speed, there's no way in hell it should take me that long to download the mods. Overall, the timer that I have right here on my phone is an actual image. As you can see here, it's an image, but this image is basically the timer that I set when I started downloading all of the mods that I have on my server, which, mind you, is only roughly like 8.5 gigs, 9 gigs of mods, which is nothing, in my opinion, compared to like the 20 gig cap that should be allowed, and it should be able to be downloaded really fast at 500 megs, right? So anyways, 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 36 seconds was essentially how long it took, dude, to download and install those mods to then officially load into my world map, which at that time was Asteros. And I find this very interesting and actually quite wild that this is an issue on consoles, because I feel like the console player base on Xbox or PlayStation actually makes up a large portion of the player base here for ARK Survival Ascended. Like, I understand that there's a large portion of PC players, but I still feel like ARK has a huge console player base, and it's just wild to me that these download speeds or these mod storage speeds are as slow as they are. I could only imagine a server that is much more than that, or maybe you play on several individual servers, and if the mod cap is only at 20 gigs, let's say for PlayStation, you can't even play that many servers if they're going to be around 9 gigabytes a piece or even more, depending on how many mods they have. And I unfortunately don't know exactly how all of this stuff works, so maybe somebody could let me know down below in the comments if you guys happen to have a better insight to how it all functions and how it all works, and technically who is responsible or who needs to get this addressed and fixed, because I definitely think as a console player, it'd be very hard to convince me to download and play other private servers besides one, and then even then it'd be very hard with the lower resolution and graphics and stuttering and hang-ups and lags and stuff to even play the game at all on a console platform. At least that's just my personal opinion. But as always, guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Let me know what your thoughts are on this down below. Please push this video out, share it out to everybody. Hopefully we can shine some light on this issue and get it fixed and addressed to get these console players back up to par. As always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything ARK Survival Ascended related. And with that being said, if you guys are looking for an ARK community, don't forget we do have a brand new one, brand new servers and everything, including Astrios, the modded map, and the brand new Extinction map. If you guys are interested in joining that, all you got to do is join the Discord. That link is down below. As always, guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you all on the next one.